there's a piece of dating advice that many people never hear clearly, even though it could save them a lot of confusion and emotional stress. If you're not already dating someone, confessing strong feelings usually isn't the best first step. That might sound surprising, especially since we often hear that honesty is always the right answer. And while honesty does matter, timing and delivery matter just as much. This isn't about hiding who you are. It's not about pretending you don't care. It's about understanding how connection and attraction tend to grow naturally between two people. Every day, people ask questions like, should I confess my feelings to my crush? I finally told them how I felt, and now everything feels awkward. I confessed, got rejected, and don't understand why. In most of these situations, rejection doesn't happen because someone did something wrong or wasn't good enough. It happens because a lot of emotional weight was placed on the other person all at once. When you confess strong feelings, especially feelings that have been building for a long time, you're asking someone to respond to emotions they may not have had the space to explore yet. Suddenly, they're expected to give an answer to decide how they feel on the spot. That can feel overwhelming. Even if the other person likes you or respects you, that moment can bring pressure. There's the fear of hurting someone, the uncertainty of saying the wrong thing, and the discomfort of being pushed into an emotional decision too quickly. This is often why confessions don't lead to the outcome people hope for. Not because the feelings were wrong, but because the moment wasn't right. Dating isn't meant to be a dramatic emotional reveal. Real connection grows gradually. It grows through conversation, shared time, and small experiences that help people understand how they feel around each other. Attraction isn't created by words alone. It's created by presence. That's why there's a much gentler and more effective approach. Instead of confessing feelings, invite the other person to spend time with you, one-on-one. That's it. No emotional speeches, no pressure, no expectations. You don't even need to call it a date. This approach works because it feels natural. It gives both people the space to explore connection without being forced into a decision. It also allows attraction to develop at a pace that feels comfortable instead of rushed. Keeping the invitation simple makes all the difference. Short meets are ideal, something under an hour. Choose a place where conversation is easy and relaxed. Coffee, a walk, studying together, or a casual meal are all great options. What matters isn't the activity. It's the time and attention you share. The language you use can be soft and genuine. In high school, it might sound like, hey, you seem really cool. Do you want to hang out after school or this weekend? In college, I'd like to get to know you better. Want to grab coffee or study together sometime? After college, I'd like to get to know you better. Want to grab a drink or a quick meal sometime? These invitations express interest without emotional pressure. They allow the other person to say yes or no comfortably, without feeling responsible for someone else's feelings, and that comfort matters. There's an important difference here. Confessing feelings asks for an outcome. Asking someone to spend time together asks for an opportunity. If the answer is yes, you get something valuable: real interaction, real connection, and clarity. If the answer is no, it's still disappointing, but it's much easier to accept and move forward from. This approach also shows emotional maturity. It communicates confidence without urgency, interest without expectation, and respect for the other person's emotional space. And when someone truly is interested, you won't need a confession to create momentum. Their interest will show through their actions, willingness to spend time with you, engage in conversation, and make space for you in their life. Connection reveals itself naturally when it's given room to grow. So if you're thinking about expressing your feelings to someone you haven't dated yet, pause for a moment and reflect. Ask yourself, have we spent meaningful one-on-one time together? If the answer is no, then the next step doesn't need to be a confession. It can simply be an invitation. Keep it light. Keep it respectful. Let things unfold naturally. Because healthy relationships don't begin with emotional pressure or dramatic moments. They begin with shared time, mutual curiosity, and the simple choice to get to know each other. And sometimes that small step makes all the difference.